This is episode 3 of apps that diasporans should download if they're coming to Nigeria. If it's one advice I would give any diasporan if they're coming to Nigeria is to have a way that they can track how much they spend when they're coming to Lagos or wherever they're coming to in Nigeria. And I would advise that you get yourself an expense tracker to make it easier for you. Which is what I would advise you to download the Spendee app as you can see on the screen or any other expense tracker, but this one is the easiest to understand in my opinion. If you get the Spendee app, the first thing you're going to do is that you're going to go into your settings and you're going to change the default currency to the Nigerian naira. Now, let me paint a scenario on how you would want to use Spendee if you are coming to Nigeria. So, let me use the girls as an example. So, many of you might want to come to Nigeria and you want to make your hair out somewhere like that. You get what I mean? So here's what you're gonna do. So on the Spendee app, you're going to add like the amount of money you're gonna budget for your hair. So let's assume that you're budgeting 20,000 naira. You're gonna add that as an income on the app. Now let's say that you want to, take off your braids and everything, and let's assume that that costs 3,000 naira. You're gonna add that as an expense on the app. Now let's say that you want to wash your hair and everything, and they tell you that it costs 500 naira to wash. Then you're going to add that on the app as an expense as well. Now, let's say now that you need to buy 2 packs of attachment to braid your hair, and one pack is 4,000 naira. You're going to add 8,000 naira because you're buying two of them, and you're gonna add that as an expense on the app. Now, let's say that to braid your hair costs 4,000 naira as well. You are going to add that as an expense on the app. Finally, let's say that you want to tip the braider and everything. You can basically tip the rest of the money, and you can add that as like a gift or something, like as an expense. Do you get what I mean? So having an expense tracker is useful because it helps you to keep track of how much things are and everything and have an idea of, what you're meant to pay for and stuff. So this is good, especially for the girls, especially because some breeders may try to charge you more and everything. Like they might tell you, oh, this is 1,000, and then they'll say, oh no, sorry, this is 3,000. And you do not want that type of situation where you have to pay more. Do you get what I mean? Which is why before they do anything to your hair, like if they want to take down your braids or wash it or braid it or whatnot, always ask how much is this first, how much is that first, so that you can easily add it to the expense tracker. So yeah, I hope this video helps you in some way. And if you want more from this series, please let me know.